Everyone. Oh, hi everyone. Mitch and Joe here with halftime of NFL Sunday. It is interesting games. It was been blowout city in a lot of games, and then we have other games where actually fairly tight action. So it's like very little in between.
Yeah, absolutely. These games are going quick and fast today, it seems like. I couldn't believe we're already coming up to halftime.
It seems that way every week, right? It's like the
It
NFL
does.
games. The first halves get really fast, and then the second halves seem to drag on and go into the later games. But Dallas just spanking the Falcons here. I couldn't have been more wrong on that game.
Yeah, absolutely. Same for me. I really thought the Falcons would come out, definitely get the cover, and I thought they'd win this first half. So I'm shocked by that.
Also, the Patriots really taking it to the Browns in the first half. The Browns came out and scored, took a 7-0 lead, and it has been all Patriots since then. And of course, Washington, a big surprise. First time in, I think they said a decade, they scored on 4 consecutive drives. So the Buccaneers are minus 7.5 for the second half. I absolutely love it. I'm sure it's the squarest play out there. I do not care. And the Steelers -3 against the Lions is the other line that's out so far as sides.
I like it, Mitch. I really do think both those ones are going to hit nicely. I think the Lions have had some great opportunities they've capitalized to get even with the Steelers right now. I don't see it happening in the second half.
We got right now the Buffalo Bills are knocking on the door here against the Jets. We have an injury here in the Saints Titans game, but it looks to be. Well, let's see what it is. But Chase Young gone for the Washington football team. That was the big injury of the
Yeah,
early part there. Wasn't hit or touched or anything. It was just one of those ones where it looked like something just gave out. It's a big guy
absolutely.
carrying a lot of weight and a lot of muscle on those bones, and just looked like something just didn't fall right. The Patriots plus a half a point for the second half in this blowout. The Colts right now knocking on the door against the Jags, already up 17-6.
Yeah, and I think what we've seen out of the Jags is everything we're going to see. Trevor Lawrence got a nice big run in there, but I don't think they're going to keep allowing him to do that. I think mobile quarterbacks are hard for these defenses to work out and work out how they can hit them without getting that penalty 15-yard one. So I'm looking for the Colts to come out stronger in that second. They really have had a fantastic game so far. Special teams got that first touchdown.
Those of you joining
So
us a little bit late, we've already put in a bet on Tom Brady. Um, yeah, Chase Young's out. We said that already, but
yeah.
Tom Brady, we've already put a bet in the Bucks -7.5 for the second half. The Bucks offense was hardly on the field in that game so far, and we know it's going to turn around. That's what Tom Brady does. He doesn't even have to
Absolutely.
get the win to cover this second half spread. I would find that live in game if you can. See if you can find a reasonable money line as the Colts are fourth down and about a yard here with a minute 46 left to go in the half. Um, yeah, it's do they? That looks like Carson Wentz is still on the field. They're going to go for it here inside the 10-yard line. 4th and 2, they're calling it.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah, me too. I have the
Go for
Colts
it
here.
all day long.
I have the Colts here. I need it the way
Yeah.
some of my other games are going. So I'm really impressed by this Titans team. It seems that every time Simeon goes to take a step forward and it looks like he's going to be able to take off and run. They just corral him every single time. The Steelers are -3 here against the Lions. The Lions, both their scores, really chunk plays against the Steelers, but now the Steelers -125 at that -3.
Yeah, I think still hit it at minus 125. I wouldn't hit it much higher juice, but I like it at my minus 125.
Well, the Saints looking at 3rd and 22 from They were in field goal range. Now they're back at the 48-yard line of the Titans. 3rd and 22, and a dump-off pass. It's going to be a very long field goal if they decide to go that route. They're not. It's the end of the half. So
Nice. I like
they
it.
go to the locker room there. The Colts changing their mind, coming back out here for the field goal with Frank Reich. We know my feelings of Frank Reich already. That coach. That
Absolutely.
my wife.
We have a second
I told
half.
everyone on my show what a dick that coach is.
I love it. We can get the Tennessee Titans second half at plus a half at minus 120. I'm seeing Mitch. What are you getting there?
I don't have anything yet, but I absolutely love it.
So do I.
Here it is. Yeah, Tennessee Titans plus a half. I love it. I'm taking them on the money line here, plus 110.
Absolutely. I'm not getting that good of odds. I'm getting minus 104, but I'm with you on that.
Yep, and I got my bet in, so they accepted it. Got to love it. So right now, my first bets that I made, I like Pittsburgh here. It's back down to minus 120. I think I'm going to hit it. I think I'm going to hit it here at minus 120. Yep, got it. So I got Pittsburgh. So here's our bets for the halftime if you guys are joining us late. I took the Steelers minus 3. I've got the Bucks minus 7.5. That's moved to minus 115 now. And then I've also got the Titans. They're plus a half, but I took them on the money line at plus 110. I don't think that's going to make a difference, that half a point. The Titans, I think, have thoroughly outplayed the Saints in this game.
Yeah.
The 6 that the Saints have is a touchdown. They missed the extra point. So that is the 6 that they have. And so it's not like they've had 2 drives where they've had scoring or whatever. They had one good play is really where they're at. Taysom Hill converted a 3rd down, and they got down close and got the touchdown. Now, Trevor Lawrence is going to try and do something here before the half. Now, I said I'm pretty sure it was our VIP show, might have been on the live show this morning, that I thought the Colts defense would score. It wasn't the defense. It was the special teams. I don't know if that counts. I think some people say defense or special teams. It's all the same.
I think it counts 100%.
Yep. Blocked punt for a touchdown.
Yeah. Oh, that was beautiful too.
Yep. It was, we really saw the avalanche. And the Bills now up 17-3 on the Jets, with about 53 seconds left to go in the half. And the snow is coming down in Green Bay as Pete Carroll is out there warming up with the Seahawks. But it doesn't look anything warm about it as Trevor Lawrence kind of did a Derek Carr there. He slid about 3 yards shy of the first down marker. I think what a lot of people don't realize is that when the Steelers and the Lions are back on the field, the Lions are the giant second half kickoff return all the way out to the 45-yard line. But you know what that means. There's a penalty on the play. It's like you see a kickoff return like that in the NFL, unless they go all the way, generally there's a penalty. And it is, was it blocking the back or holding? Holding. It's always either blocking the back or holding. But we hope that Chase Young, recovers fine. It looked like an odd injury. It was one of those ones where he just, he just stepped funny, and something just gave out. It wasn't a cheap hit or anything like that. It was just,
Absolutely. Yeah, I hope he's back. That's a huge loss for their defense.
Yeah, the Lions aren't going to win this game. The Steelers might not cover, but the Lions are not going to win this game. You could pretty much mail
most
that
definitely.
in. Yeah, no chance. Yeah. That's not going to happen.
No, I don't see it happening at all.
Browns guaranteed loss. Well, there's no such thing. Strange things have happened, but it has been all Patriots in this game. The Lions are moving the ball, though. We'll give it to them. See if we can get a second half. Anything else coming in now? Got a few games that are headed in that direction. And I think the Jags might be in bigger trouble now because they tried to get cute and tried to do something with that time left on the clock, and they left Carson Wentz now 1 minute and 5 seconds. Oh, boy, and the ball's like at about the 35, 40-yard line. This is not going to be good for the Colts. I mean, for the Jags.
No, they're going. they're going to get destroyed for the
I'm
rest of the game here. They can't make mistakes like that. They can't give them back the ball with the clock at that point.
I'm gonna sit out the Browns Patriots. I have the Browns in this game. I'm gonna just accept my loss, take it as a man. I think you can pretty much. This is gonna be tough to see what happens in the second half. But the Colts just matriculating the ball down the field already. The Jags don't have a lot of answers here.
Yeah. Yeah, I completely agree with you.
So that we have a second half line on the Cowboys and the Falcons are -0.5 here for the second half. I could see it. It's 36-3. I could see it. They're not going for the shutout. I can see it. I can see the Falcons covering that -0.5. I'm going to take it. I don't love it, but I like it enough that I can bet Joe's money on it.
You've got the Falcons -0.5. I have them +0.5. I'm going to jump on them +0.5.
I have -0.5 at +100, though.
Yeah, see, I don't have that good at odds, and I'm not getting anything else. I'm just getting the +0.5 at -128. I still like it.
Well, they know how to dangle me in. They know how to do it.
They know what you're going to take.
It's like, that's a pretty good price on something like that.
They absolutely know you.
It's like,
Your book has learned. It's reacting.
It's like, I bet we could get Mitch to make a bet on this one.
Yeah. It's exactly what it is. It's a good reason to have more than one book, you guys, too.
I still have 3 NFL plays yet to go today. I have 3 in the afternoon games, as well as 3 in the later games, and then I have 3 NBA plays today too. So
nice, I like it.
So, boy, I picked Yale in the in my video, and they lost 80-44. They lost by 36 points. They were getting 12. They got
ouch.
Not one of my better picks. And then I also gave out East Tennessee State +16 against Tennessee, and they lost by 32. So, yeah, that's why I had no premium college basketball today. I did not love these games. I was like, no way. And that Florida State, exactly how I thought it was going to be. Just way closer than people thought.
Well, congratulations on hitting that one nicely. So I'm treading lightly for a couple more days in college basketball.
Yeah, it's the way to do it. Carson Wentz looks disappointed, and I'm disappointed in him. It's 4th and 10, and we'll be punting here for the Colts. It'll be interesting to see if the Jags still continue to try and do something here, because they could be in big mistake here.
I think this is one of the things, if they try for a deep pass or something, that could get picked off and the Colts to run it back in. So I caution them for what they're going to do in this last 50 seconds of the second quarter.
But we have to keep in mind, Urban Meyer is a dick. So he has no problem burying his own team and fan base. You know, he doesn't pay for those tickets. But, of course, we had a great live show this morning. If you don't watch our morning live shows, I think you're missing out.
Absolutely, people are. So many great cappers on Mitch in the morning.
Yeah, I mean, really good show. And I think today, I think we're starting, it's taken us half a season, but I think we're trying to I think we finally figured out a good pace for the show. Because we wanted to give the guys a little bit more time than they give them on the drive-through. But at the same time, we don't want to let the guys go and go and go. Trevor Lawrence escapes the rush and throws it out of bounds. That was really skillful.
Yeah, I definitely like the mix of just the one basic pick, and then if they wanted to give an extra basketball one or something, giving that nice and quick in there as well.
Also, I've tried to add in a little bit of betting advice or something extra, aside from just a pick, kind of some strategy or betting advice, or maybe another sport they're looking at, or situational things. It's just, these are all common things that we all go through. We all do. Everybody does. Not just me or you or them, but everybody.
Yeah.
It was
absolutely.
Big Al. I never chase. It's I totally chase.
Yeah. I think it's so good of him. It's so tempting sometimes to chase when you're down on the day.
Also, the fact that he was already full tilt college basketball. He He wasn't
Yeah.
waiting at all. It was like he was ready to go. He was right up, going right through it. He wasn't going to waste
Absolutely.
an opportunity. It's crazy. I mean, because
Not
I've been
one.
tiptoeing around it.
Yeah. I have two. What are you thinking on the Buffalo Bills and the Jets second half, Mitch? We've got a line of 5.5 in favor of the Bills as a favorite, and minus 120 I'm getting.
We've got a touchdown, Detroit Lions. They've taken now
Okay.
a 6-point lead, pending the extra point. Let's see what we have on this. See what line I have on the Jets Bills. I'm showing the Bills minus 6.5 for the second half. Already up
I
by
have
14.
Yeah, I have a 1 point better. 5.5.
I show the Titans now plus 115 on the second half money line.
Oh, I
So
like it.
let's see. Yep, I'm in on the Bills. Mike Tomlin looking concerned, as he should be. As he should be.
Yeah,
But the
he most
Lions, of
definitely
course,
should.
missed the extra point, and that is Detroit Lions football. That's why
They're
we didn't.
never gonna they're never gonna have a good season if they keep doing that.
Nope. It's the little things.
Yeah. You can't leave those points on the field, that's for sure.
So we got the Bills and the Jets at halftime. The Colts and the Jags still have not gone to halftime. The Jags have 3rd and 2. This is sort of like the London game. This kind of
Yeah.
position they were in at the end of the game, right? Just past midfield. They need about 15 yards. So the Colts know what the play is here because we've seen this exact situation just a month ago in London. And see if they go for the exact same play. And they do. It's the exact same play, but he does not catch it. So they still have time, but it's 4th and 2 with 4 seconds. So this is about the same scenario. For the Jags, they added time to the clock, or just didn't run the clock when they got that game-winning field goal against Miami. No such luck here because the guy has to catch the ball. It went right through his hands. They're going to go for the bomber field goal here, indoors in Indy. This thing is going to be... He is back by the logo, 55 yards. It's up, and it's good. 20-9 Colts at the half.
There we go.
Wow.
I like it.
Wow. That was a bomb.
Yep.
Well, it should help us on our halftime betting, though.
Absolutely. It will for sure.
The Titans now plus 115 for the money line.
I'm getting a spread of 3.5 for that Colts Jags second half.
Your lines
Colts
are
being the
faster
favorite.
than mine. I like the Colts there if that's the case, but I don't have
Yeah.
it.
That's where I'm going to.
Well, Ron Romanelli's at that Florida State game. He's probably having a nice time.
I'm sure he is. What would he be eating there?
At the Gators, I don't know what they have.
Yeah.
College games generally not the best food for the on-campus stadiums. But I don't know. It's been a long time since I've been in college, and I know the food has gotten a lot better. Oh, the Saints return the second half kickoff, but absolutely clock cleaned by the Titans. It looks like it is a fumble. A lot of ass slapping going on, and a scramble for the ball. They have not sorted it out yet, but boy, it is a lot of ass slapping going on. And the Titans, a lot of finger pointing. The Titans believe they have the ball inside the 20 here. And it is Titans ball. Recover the kickoff. Inside the 20. Little of this stuff going on. And, they're doing it all out there.
That's good. I'm glad.
Yeah. That's
what I want to see.
Yeah. And that Titans money line, it just seemed almost too easy.
It absolutely did.
But, they haven't done it yet. I mean, they're just, this is the opening kickoff, but the Saints decide to run it out of the end zone in a play that, boy, it's those ones where he had the decision to make, and he decided to run it out. The Titans just a textbook tackle as Mason Rudolph dancing down the sidelines here for, I don't know how many yards that was.
I don't want to see him dancing.
Like 20. He's terrible. I mean, they have other backup QBs that are good on that roster.
I don't know why they're playing him. Yeah, I don't understand it. Not one bit. One thing I am liking in this Colts and Jaguars game as well, over 2.5 touchdowns. That line is moving up. I got it at -126 for over 2.5. It's gone up to -132. I still like it there. Don't take it much higher.
I just have the only line I have here is Bills and Jets. Bills are -6.5. I've taken them there. They've dominated this game against the Jets. I would be surprised, if they don't do it. Mason Rudolph, there it is. Did he complete a pass? No, that's not going to happen. That just doesn't happen. But we got the Titans here knocking on the door. It is 2nd and 5 at the 15-yard line. Little inside handoff. It's going to be 3rd and about a yard. They're really physically punching the Saints in the mouth on this one, making them pay for that ill-advised kickoff return. And Tom Brady, well, you don't want to.
What's he doing?
He's being Tom Brady, but he just threw it almost into the ground. He's really struggling today. I haven't seen him play this bad since that Monday night game in Detroit.
Oh, wow, that is bad.
Or in Chicago.
So Washington now has the ball on that one. 1st and 10 at their 8. I can't believe he couldn't convert in the end zone there. Okay, Mitch, which ones do we still have at the half? We have the Jags and the Colts still at the half. Now it looks like the Buffalo Bills and the Jets are still at the half as well.
Let's see. Yeah, the Bills and the Jets still at the half. That one's 6.5. The Titans, it's now 2nd down and goal from about the 1-yard line. The Steelers, incomplete pass. So Tampa Bay was forced to punt. Did not get it done.
Yeah.
Man, we have some one-sided games, but the Browns here have a chance. 3rd and 2. I mean, they absolutely, oh boy, and they hand it off on 3rd and 2 from their own 33 and lose 3 yards.
Wow.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty much done. And it is a touchdown in Tennessee.
That's what I want to hear.
Touchdown pass.
Absolutely.
Ryan Tannehill.
Yep.
Yep, all off that kickoff return. Giving him the ball right there inside the 20.
I love it. Wow, the Cowboys are blowing out the Falcons 36-3 right now in that 3rd quarter.
Yep, that was
not what I expected.
No, me neither. I mean, that to me, the Patriots Browns and that game are just the 2 biggest surprises. Yep. Washington, I think Tampa's still going to win the game. I just don't think they're going to cover. But to me, those are the 2 big surprises. Just how one-sided those games are.
Yeah, absolutely, they are. That's for sure. You can get the Falcons right now at plus 33.5 at -115.
Yeah, I took them at plus I took them at plus a half for the second half, so it's the same. So I took them there. I think garbage time is the best. Mason Rudolph throws one into the end zone. It looks like a pass interference call, but I mean, I don't know how any pass that Mason Rudolph throws can be considered a catchable ball. I think that is the discussion here among the officials is any pass that Mason Rudolph throws catchable? There is a little committee. Let's see how this one goes. It is in Pittsburgh, so they are going to, they do generally get the calls there. Mike Tomlin, he knows, what's going on here because,
Yeah.
he has to be concerned because, they are making the argument. It's like they're pointing at Mason Rudolph. It's like he's not capable of completing a pass. They're calling offsides on the Lions and pass interference on the Steelers on that one.
Wow.
Offsetting penalties. Wow.
That's crazy.
So Dallas has the ball at their own 1 foot line here against the Falcons. Trying to punch it out of the end zone. Dak Prescott just falling forward there. It's 20-9 in Indy at halftime.
Yeah.
The Colts are favored. The Jets and the Bills back on the field. Generally, we stay here until everybody is back on the field. That's about where we are.
Absolutely. We're doing the afternoon halftime show as well, Mitch.
Of course.
Okay, awesome.
I'll be there. If you don't want to be there, I'm
going to be there. I know just talks last week of maybe we wouldn't do it. You weren't sure?
We only get X amount of football weeks. So.
I know we do. I'm happy to do it.
It's a 17
more than happy
17-week schedule or 18 weeks this year. Buffalo comes out firing against the Jets, out pattern to Diggs, and the Bills are in business and on the move. Dallas 3rd and 6 from their own 2-yard line. Incomplete pass. This is where they usually do start taking their foot off the gas. That's why I took the Falcons here. Really, no one is as lazy as the Dallas Cowboys. And, Gallup, the ball hit him right in the arms. It's just a little bit too much effort. Mason Rudolph, oh, my. That was almost a good moment for Steeler fans. He just got absolutely lit up on a run. So he almost got – you would have thought he got knocked out of the game, but he actually probably might have knocked some sense into him.
Let's hope so. Oh, he's just one of the least favorite players in the whole league. I don't like him one bit.
He is awful.
Yeah.
The Browns, the Patriots continuing on here. Mac Jones. The Mac Jones show.
He is playing a good game today.
He is. Well, he's all he's got to do is manage it, and that's what he's doing. The Saints, are in the short passing game now. They'll short pass to Taysom Hill. That's not working. No lines yet.
This tight end's defense has their number.
No lines yet for tomorrow's NBA. Normally they're out by now.
Huh.
College hoops. No, nothing for college hoops either. Got a good amount of games, though.
Yeah.
Bowling Green, Ohio State. Penn State, UMass. Robert Morris, Ohio U. Illinois, Marquette. Of course.
Definitely going to be a fun day tomorrow. Make sure you guys join us on the morning show with Rod and Brian.
Kansas City against Missouri. Yep. And the Steelers, 1st and goal. It's an interesting game.
There we go. Just convert on this.
The Saints and the Titans, you got Mark Ingram and Adrian Peterson in the same game. Oh, that was a typical Mason Rudolph pass. It just looked purposeless. Like what exactly were you even trying to do?
I don't know. I don't have it on in front of me. So you're going to have to explain to me, Mitch, what you think he was trying to do.
I think throw it off, see if he could ricochet one off a defensive lineman and see if one of his receivers could catch it. I'm really not quite sure. Yeah. See if his receivers had been practicing the tip drill in practice. And we've got a touchdown in the Meadowlands. It's the Buffalo Bills going in for 7 right out of the gate. We have got a good old-fashioned blowout here in the Meadowlands. It is Emmanuel Sanders, of all people.
Nice.
And The Saints just really struggling with Trevor Siemian back there, quarterback. He once again throwing it to the spot and missing the wide open receiver because he's not in that spot. Just lucky that number 55, the defender, wasn't standing there because he was actually covering the receiver instead of standing in the spot like he should have been. But this game is getting ugly. Got 3rd and goal for the Steelers at the 5-yard line. What will Mason Rudolph do today?
Oh, man, I don't even know.
I know. He throws it into the ground with a wide open receiver in the end zone with no pressure on him whatsoever. Yep.
Like for real? Or that's what you think he does?
Oh, no, that's what he did. That's exactly what he did. He had no pressure on him at all.
Wow.
McLeod was wide open in the end zone, and he threw it into it. It bounced like at about the 1-yard line. I mean, he is wide open. It is, it bounced like at about the 1-yard line. You will not see a worse throw than that by an NFL quarterback.
Oh, I'm not shocked. I just really did not like him.
Well, the Falcons
strongly
trying to get it moving here in garbage time. So I think we're all back on the field, right?
Yep. Yeah, everyone is back on the field.
All right, so we're good. We'll see you guys in just about, 2 or 3 hours.
Yep. When my Chargers are just kicking butt.
Go Chargers, go. Maybe we'll have some NBA lines then or something going on. I got to get to work for tomorrow.
Okay, guys. We'll see you later.
Have an awesome afternoon. We appreciate it. Thanks, Joe. Always a pleasure.